What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing on this wonderful Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. We're live. It's Wednesday. All right, we're going main cam. Let's do the tunes. The tunes playing. All right, tunes are playing. Let's check our other views. Bam. Everything's working. I think I know how to get around that glitch that happens every time I start a live stream. All I have to do is right before I hit live, open this screen and then go to the other screen. Otherwise, if I just go to the first screen and go live, well, everything gets jacked up. What is going on, everybody? Let's see who we got in here today. Let's see. Let's scroll to the top. We got, yeah, we got to go to the old one. Let's go. So we got John LaRue's the first one. Look at that. Excited AF. So John, Jeff's in here, of course. The MVP. What's going on? One Eye Willie. How you doing? Old Dude, aka Jose. What's up? What's up? Truggy's in here. What's up, Truggy? Hypermotive Racing. Chili Willie's Reef. Chili Will's Reef. Nice. That's a name. Almost tongue twister right there. Sending hellos from Cincinnati. What's going on? Zach's in here. About damn time. Eric, what's going on? Petty Ruxpin. Another interesting name. Here we go. Can't wait to build my first Voron. Just got the E3 VE V3, I'm guessing. Ender 3 V3 XZ. Yeah, so there's that. Hey, that's a cool machine. I got one right down here. Print's great. Actually, a really solid machine. Blessed to be alive. That's right. Jack, what's going on? Hybrid Robotics. Martin. The Mr. Mad. Soup. Knox. Everybody with the cool names coming out. Do you know Knox Hill with a K? It's a cool dude. How's everybody doing? I'm guessing everyone can hear me okay. Hear me, see me. Music's playing. Everything's good. Camera's working. Yeah. All right. Got a bunch of projects wrapping up on the channel. This one is just starting. Okay, cool. Yep, awesome. Thank you for letting me know. The Game Boy Advance works great. Thanks. Awesome. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Truggy, for picking that up. That's gonna. First of all, I'm glad you enjoy it. I do have a bunch more of that type of content coming soon. I've been just picking up a bunch of these and building out cool ones, and even a few Wii consoles. I have one for sale, a special edition red, for sale on the Discord. If anyone would like a jailbroken Wii with a bunch of games included and whatnot. But yeah, a bunch of Nintendo stuff is happening. I don't exactly know how to incorporate it in the channel, but I will at some point because I'm having a lot of fun. And one of these is going to get 3D printed. Well, it's already 3D printed, but I'm going to end up building what's called a macro. Here's a ABS, transparent black ABS printed. I don't want to flip it around because there's too many parts in there. But it's essentially taking a Nintendo DS. This one is broken with a broken hinge, broken top screen, and turning it into a Game Boy Advance, aka a Game Boy Macro, with, you know, a really nice IPS backlit screen that's already included. So it essentially takes this out of the trash can and makes it a fully working, super fun console that has hundreds of games available to play. So yeah, bunch of stuff happening there. Jeff says it's printer time. It is printer time. Yeah, I'm really excited to actually start, building this thing. Yeah, I have some interesting plans for it. Hopefully, Jeff will be able to help me out with them. Zach, how you doing? Yo. X1C is also back up and running. 32 screws and 2 side panels. Oof. Jeez, what'd you have to replace, Truggy? Remind me. Hey, Diecast, what's going on? Just drinking some coffee out of my Hot Ends mug. If anybody's interested in that, check out shop.3dprintsos.com right over here. For some reason, the shop says sold out on shirts. They're not sold out, and I checked on the back end, they're not sold out. I'm not quite sure. Maybe there's some kind of system interruption with the provider to them, but it looks like the hoodies are totally fine, and everything else, like these awesome mugs and mats, are still available. I'm gonna have to check in with support and see what's up with that, because on my end they're not marked sold out. But anyway, check these out if you guys are interested in that type of thing. Eggs Gantry Assembly. Ooh, yeah, that's not fun on one of those. Hey Nuno, how you doing? Night Train FPV, did you fly the plane yet? No, I did not. But we are getting closer. The only thing left that I have to do is, 1, decals, super important. But 2 is adjust the throws. And that stuff used to be really easy on my TX16S, as you might know. But now I have a tiny screen, and it's not that it's tiny that's the problem. It's like I just can't wrap my mind around how to do it. But essentially I need to just look up some tutorials and reduce the throws of the servos. But yeah, everything else is up there. It's in. We got the prop on. I actually edited the landing gear and made it much larger, printed TPU for a bobber style wheel. So that's super fun. That should be nice and soft for landings and takeoffs. But yeah, this thing is practically ready. Just some minor details. You can also check progress through shorts. That's kind of how I've been doing it. And then eventually I'll have to post more about it on the RC channel, right? Because I've kind of been really slow on the RC channel. So yeah, that project is also moving along. Getting closer. I love my T16. Yeah, I miss it for that, but I don't miss the size. I loved it at first. I loved it. And then I tried a T-Lite, and I was like, all right, well, now I gotta get a T-Lite. And I bought a super cheap used T-Lite for like 40 bucks, and then I spent 100 on gimbals. I just put it away too. It's right up there. What's it called? CNC gimbals. You know what? I'm gonna grab it. And I love it. It's my favorite radio so far. I've had a few others, DJI stuff and whatnot, but yeah, there's just something about this with the micro gimbals that it fits my stubby fat hands perfectly, and I don't have to throw very far with my thumbs. So I just feel like I have the most control with one of these things. And, you know, it's inexpensive, so if something ever happens, I can always get one for, I think, they're new, like, what, 60 bucks? Right? So, not too bad. Let me toss this over here. I need all the space around here I can get for the boxes and stuff. Medieval weapons. All right. I have some tools near me for everything that I'll need. I have my baby square. Those OGs to the Voron builds will know why and how I got this. Kind of funny. I got my Voron ruler, thanks to Brian from Ballistic Tech. So I'll be using that for whenever we need. Oh, almost forgot. At the very top of the chat, actually, I don't see it pinned. Let's see. There should be a pinned comment. Oh, that's because I never pinned it. There we go. Pin comment. There we go. That blue message that just popped up right over here at the top. That's your way to get in on this. This is our giveaway. Looks like 6 people have already entered. You have to be present for this. You have to fill out this form, and you have to be in the United States. But all you do is just those things, and you have a chance to win a spool of PLA Plus from 3D Max. So that's fun. That's always pinned at the top there. What else? I think that's it. And then the rest is just we are in this guide to build. And yeah, we'll take these out. What am I going to label these things with? I used to have all kinds of notes and such over here, but I don't anymore. Interesting. I should have probably kept the little sticky notes down here. Let me actually grab something, because I remember last time during one of the other builds, that was actually very helpful. Yeah, let me grab that real quick before we get started here. Let me pause this camera. There we go. I'll be right back. I need to grab some sticky notes. Because I don't have any other ideas off the top of my head. But somewhere back here, I should have sticky notes somewhere. Let's see, we got Sharpies. Here we go. That looks like a picture of sticky notes. Oh, masking tape. That's what we're gonna do, and that's probably what I did last time. All right, see? It was worth it. It's totally worth it. All right, yeah, we got masking tape. We'll use masking tape. Here we go. All right, follow me again. All right. This is irrelevant, but I wanted to do something with that. Okay. All right, we got that. I'm gonna need a Sharpie. Let's grab that. Let's get this going. I see green up there, but my chat's not moving for whatever reason. What's up with my chat? My chat's not moving. I see oh, nope. Jeff, I see, oh my gosh, 10. That's incredible. Jeff, thank you so much. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. I wonder why these little glitches happen all the time. Jeff, thank you very much for that support. That's huge, 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 huge support. Thank you very much. And welcome to those 10 people that are now members to the channel. Warzone? Yeah. I can't even tell you the last time. Awesome. Yeah, welcome everybody. Why is my chat acting up? I see it moving on the screen, but I don't see it moving on my side. And it should be moving. Let me try to update it here. Because that's going to be very annoying to do a build and not have chat. Alright, bear with me a second, everybody. I'm going to turn this off. It's probably because it says it's outdated and there's a new version available. There we go. I'm going to turn it back on, and hopefully it will just kind of work. Let's see. Test. Did that come through? I mean, it's coming through, but the messages aren't on my side. Anyway, Blue tape works. Hey, Ballistic. Brian, see? See, if I just stuck around just a second longer and saw your comment, I wouldn't have thought about this myself. And you would have given me all of the ideas right here, as always. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate you. Alright, so that worked. The chat looks to be back. Iceman's here. Kenneth. Hey, John LaRue's back. Alright, I'm thinking the chat's working enough for us to get started. What do you think? Alright, let's get to it. I got the manual pulled up. We got some trap beats playing. Got my coffee. Got a little bit of bourbon going for a little later. Alright, let's see how far we can get. I got all my printed parts over here. I'm going to set them aside. And like I mentioned before, let's turn this heater off. Got hot real quick down here. I'm going to set this down. And we'll grab what we need from it as we go. So first things first, we need some organization. Let's make sure you guys have a good view on what I'm working on. Hey, Martin. The glass is back. Yeah, the glass is back. All right. Wow, forgot how light and tiny these these little cuties are. Brian, by the way, your bill is looking awesome, man. That looks so good. I stared at it for a little while earlier today. Had a bunch of meetings at work, so I just don't have as much time at the moment. But I caught that, and it looked good. Looked real good. All right, so we got 4 of these tall boys. Those are going to be called A. Here, let's put it in exactly the same way that they have it. Looks like there's one labeled D. That's kind of interesting. I think that might be it. Yep. Is there 4 of these? No. There's another shorty. All right. 3 of these so far. All right. How many B's do we have? 2 of those. Okay, we got them. We got them all. Okay. Let's make some markings with some tape. Once again, hard to remember how tiny these things are. Even ripping the tape into small chunks is too big for these. Kind of funny. We'll see how much residue this leaves. I don't remember how I think I did blue tape last time. I don't remember what I did on the last build, but whatever I did, I remember it came in handy quite a bit. So it's worth doing, even though it might not seem like it. Because then you don't have to measure anything later when you don't have enough like in view, and you can just kind of grab and go. The only thing is hopefully like this masking tape comes off easy later. But we'll find out. Have you not built enough of these things? Yes, I mean, you know, you got to use them as a guide at this point. But no, they've been very different. So the Trident was a breeze, I think, in comparison to the 02R1. And then this one is going to be a super complicated version of the 02R1. Right? Because there's just so much more to this machine. So yeah, I think instructions are almost a must for this guy specifically. Also, I haven't built a 2.4, and this is essentially a baby 2.4. So that's kind of an interesting little thing as well, where it probably would have been easier to start with a 2.4 just because I would have known what to do with the flying gantry, you know what I mean, and how the motors are and the pulleys. But I'm coming in blind, so it's okay. I actually prefer to come into this whole thing as if you know, I've never done it before, or I haven't had all these machines. So having a bad memory actually helps me here. This took me so much time on my V0. Hated preloading nuts. Yeah, I printed the long preloaded nut things, and I also printed a bunch of the little things you can pop the nuts into, and then kind of put them in so they don't slide all over the place. The problem is I printed those in green because I was testing another machine out, and I just figured instead of printing nonsense, I would use, yeah, I'd print something useful and it had green in it. So in hindsight, that's not going to be very helpful, I don't think, but we'll check it out. All right, so these are B. B, 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 B. These are obviously C. C, C. Then we have D, just in case I gotta look, just in case they changed up on me. All right, we got labeled extrusions. That should be good. Thanks. I'm trying to do a little bit more with the color scheme on this V0. Yeah, I mean it's clear. It's clear. Like it's clear you're paying more attention to it, and it shows. It looks really good. I really wish kit manufacturers could identify the extrusion somehow. They got to be doing a QC check. I guess adding stickers is too expensive, time consuming. Yeah, I guess like a little letter somewhere where you would never see it would be super useful. But yeah, like you know what? They could set up those stations with like the laser things that are super fast now. It would take them literally seconds and zero cost, but it would add quite a bit of, you know, help with this type of thing for sure. Hey, Spencer. Ooh, that's good. Follow it up with some coffee. All right. Are we going to need anything else out of here? I don't think so. Oh, these are just measurements for that. That's okay. Extrusion prep. Oh, is this what we need for this particular section? Or this is just giving me the sizes of all these? Quantity 1, 2, 10. There's no 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is 10. All right, so that just breaks it down. Okay, multiple views. Yep. Oh, okay, that's the 180. This is the 120. Okay, now I get it. All right, frame. That's what we're doing. Prepare extrusions. 3x8. Okay, let's do this. That's gonna go back. We need the hardware bag. And then for now, I think I'm just gonna set this down on an angle so it doesn't go all the way in, just in case we need it. And what we'll do is I'll go to this view now, and we'll do it this way. Hey, Tiger, what's up? What's up? Oh, a viewer let me know that Formbot improved their V0 kits. Thermal fuse is now integrated in line from the factory on their Vivendino heated bed. This one is. You know, hard to tell if that's the same as the V0, but this kit does have it already pre-installed and in there, which is nice. All right, heated inserts we can put up there. These we can put up there. I doubt we will need them. Wow, that's a lot. And 3x8. That's going to be the main one, isn't it? I did charge the small Hodo, but I did not charge the big Hodo. Preloaded nuts, we're going to need 1 million of those. Spacers, we're not going to need these for a while. Magnets, we're not going to need for a while. I'm just laying out the hardware so that it's easy for me to see. Like I said from the last video, I didn't actually mind these in bags so much. That didn't really bother me. Yeah, printing something would have probably been easier, like an organizer, but that's okay. We will make this work, because that's how we do stuff. This just shows how unorganized and organized I am at the same time. Tip, add washers on the screws for the blind joints. Helps the extrusion not twist when tightening. Hey, look at that. Struggling to get canvas working on my salad fork. Canvas configuration sucks until you understand it, apparently. Yeah, it can be tricky. I think I got really lucky on my Trident where I just somehow magically figured it out. But yeah. Okay, nut carriers. Let me grab those as well. Oops. Nothing like having silver hardware on gray carpet. All right, let's pop this open. These are the printed parts over here. And let's find the preloaded nuts. All right, so I printed a bunch of these, and here we go, right over here. And I put M2 nuts in there. So we'll see how useful that is. I'm not even sure if I did it right or not. What am I stepping on over here? Plastic. Lots of plastic down here. Hey, my Lynn. Emlyn. Or just Lynn. Or M. What's up? All right, we got those out. You need to fully populate 6 adapters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I did that. Yep, we did that. And we're going to need 84 M2x6 screws. Let me make sure those are closer. Here's M2x6 screws. Move all these other ones up and put that closer. All right, there's that tool. That's cool. I printed that. And it's just a weird coincidence that I printed them in this green. That's pure coincidence. I didn't even consider it. But look how close it is to, to the instructions there. Let's get those out. Careful those M2 screws. They're soft as butter when tightening. Yes, I do remember that. I ended up scrapping a bunch of both M3s and M2s from the other kit as well. So I do remember that from the previous build. But these are not black. So they're either a different manufacturer or obviously just different. Will there be a how-to or how to get camp on the new Ender 3 V3? I tried a SH installer after I SSH, but not working. Sorry for asking you. It's okay, one eye. Man, I wish... I mean, I don't have one specifically for camp. It's so... If you just follow the instructions on their GitHub, like one at a time, you should be able to get it. I know it's confusing the first time you set it up, but usually it's a matter of just missing one step, like not uncommenting the actual, the actual 3 things that you need, like line purge, the actual camp setting, and then smart park. All 3 of those are really good. So you just have to uncomment those and then restart, and then you have to make sure that your bed is meshed, like you're calling a bed mesh in a start print macro. That's another thing people miss. And then same with line underscore purge. You got to put that at the bottom of your start print macro. So I don't, it's hard to just tell you here. But yeah, maybe a tutorial would be a good one. I'd be pretty surprised if there wasn't one. Banging head on 3D printer while printing out. It's a common. That's our gift and our curse. That's just how we do it. This is a Core XY, right? Yes, it is. Yes, this is a Core XY in the style of a large Voron, but in the style of a small one, if that makes sense. So it uses the hardware and the smaller extrusions to make it this tiny, compact, super capable 180 by 180 by 180 machine, essentially. Yeah, if anyone knows umbilical, it would be Jeff. All right, so we need the 4A rails, and looks like we are gonna need the actual rails. Let's get those out. Luckily, they are right here. Are they labeled in any way? I think it doesn't matter for this. Only the X gets the larger one. Does it say how many? 0 rails are mounted, assembly for rail. The rail ends should be 36 millimeter from the bottom of the extrusion. Use a second rail alignment tool on the upper half of the rail. Use a section mark 7 to properly center the rail over the extrusion. Tighten the screws, being careful to maintain the alignment provided by the printing tools. Repeat this process for all 4 extrusions. All right, there we go. So we need 4 of these right here. Let me get some scissors so we can pop these open easy. Let's get this show on the road. All right, since these are M2s, I'm going to use the smaller Hodo to start. And then when we need, if we need, I will get whatever else is required. Let's put that over here for now. What is going on here? Truggy, thank you so much. Thank you, Truggy. That's amazing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. And welcome to another 10 folks to the membership. That's fantastic. It doesn't really do 180 on the Z unless someone comes up with a top hat. 165 is really pushing it. You know what? I'm okay with that. I don't really print tall that often. But yeah, we'll see how all that works. Jack, that sounds similar to my V0. I had to make a extension for the top hat, just because the wires were completely in the way. So we'll see. You have to put a number on how much is pre-printing of your own parts. Is it like 50%? Ooh, like you mean like the whole build? No, a little less. But you know, there is a lot to print, and the challenge isn't even like, oh, I have to print a lot of this. That's not it. Printing is easy. It's the fact that, I don't even know if I'm answering a question, but it's the fact that you have to find the things that you want and then print those. Like, you can choose a tool head. You can choose mods instead of the original parts. Like I did. I have a bunch of mods on here, like the tensioners and things are more robust. So like you have to find the things that you want and then yourself essentially print them. There isn't just like a folder full of everything that you just click print. That would be easy, but it's not quite like that. So maybe it is 50%. I don't know. I don't know if that answers your question. Gotta help grow the horde. That's respect, Truggy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Boop, right, exactly. I'm using Boop as well, so for that, I had to order a tap kit. You know what I mean? And Clicky, I just want to avoid Clicky because of all of the extra wiring and steps. Not that this isn't going to be a lot of steps, but there's just less things going on everywhere. Less wires, sensorless homing instead of sensors. You know what I mean? Like, the planning is 50%. Yeah, like the whole thing, I've been thinking about it. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because it's like you're planning any other project, like a car or a bike or a motorcycle or paintball gun or anything. Like if you're going to do a project, you got to like plan out what you're going to do, or at least have something in mind. And you have to do the printing first because you have to plan the things that you want, and then you have to print the parts and then assemble. And luckily this is already done for you, you know? So that's the really custom part. SOS is the best YouTube channel set up for 3D printing I've seen. Wow, that's a very kind comment. you know, there's so many really amazing channels out there. I almost feel like I can't even accept that as a compliment. Like, thank you, but I feel like that's almost disrespectful to all the other amazing YouTube channels out there. But Rockin' That, I'm glad you enjoy it. That's probably the best thing to say. I'm really happy to hear that you enjoy the content, because I really do enjoy doing it. Specifically, these live streams have been super fun, and just a nice break from 3 years of shooting and editing videos myself. You know, yeah, seeing and hearing people live and answering questions, and seeing that people are actually legitimately interested in everything, that's been the best part. So I'm very happy to hear that. All right, let's see how this works. So I'm gonna just throw this guy in here from this way, right? Like, we're gonna do it this way, so the screw pulls on this thing. I think that's how it's supposed to be done. All right, luckily that fits in there. Let's put it somewhere in the center, and then I gotta measure out some things. Brian, I'm going to be using your ruler. Thank you very much. I don't know if you were here in the very beginning or not, but always super appreciative of this beauty. Hey, Papa's here. All right, so this is showing one of these things standing, and then it's showing one of these guys clamped onto it. And then it's also showing the rail on top of that inside of the tool, like this. And let me move this little rubber piece a little higher, just so it doesn't get in my way. And the other ones will be smoother once I understand exactly what I'm doing here. But let's see, I'm going to lay it down for right this second. And we can use my square. Let's see, what's a good way? This way. Okay. So that's the height. I'll change the view in 1 second, guys. I just want to make sure I'm grasping what's going on. Oh, okay, and then this rail fits pretty much perfectly. Okay, cool. Here, let me show you, so that if anyone's following along or will be interested in this later, so they understand this well. Okay, so here's how this works. So you get your extrusion labeled A, right? And you put your preloaded nuts inside, the preloaded rail. And then you use this tool to put this at the very bottom. You can align it like this or stand it up. And then you put your rail in this tool like that. And then I essentially just took a screwdriver and pushed the nut carrier right underneath to line those up. And this looks like that would be pretty good. And it says here, rail end should be 36 millimeters from the bottom. So if I lift this tool up right now, we got 36. Look at that. Okay. So this tool should do the job. And it looks like... yeah, okay, it's looking good. All right, so now what do I need? I need, oh, and the rail, the entire rail except for the very center gets screwed? Well, not this one, right? Because that's just showing, this is showing two separate pieces. I did it where I have one long one, because it's meant so that you can print it on a smaller machine. So those are all in 2x6s. All right, let's do it. Daylight saving stream. Nice. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button. Martin, Thank you. Appreciate that. And yes, please. This is strange that we're not skipping every other one. Do we really need that much hardware in there? Like, that seems... wasteful is not the right word. But, like, that seems... extreme. Guys, anyone in the chat that's built one of these feel the same way? If a little Chinese lady attacks you, it's my wife. I told her it was your fault I bought a Voron kit last week. Lauren, that's a shirt. I can imagine that one. And the other green part goes to the top of the gantry the other way. Okay, right. That's correct. That will help center this as well. Thank you. Yep, like that. I skipped every other... Okay, cool. Hey, Fabrizio, what's going on? I skipped as well. Okay, cool. I've built one, but I missed the question. You know, if you look at the instructions here, it's saying to use every one of these, but that seems outrageous to me. I'll stand that up once I have some screws in there. But yeah, I understand. I blamed it on ballistic tech and Feder, 2 targets. I'm gonna I don't even know why I would need to save hardware. It's not about that. I used them all. They're only 2 mil. All right, you're right. It just seems so odd to me to use that many. Okay, let me get the one threaded in. Loosen it. All right, let's stand her up. I almost feel like I need like a clamp for the top one. All right, so let me tighten that one, and then I won't need to have this thing standing anymore. I'll do it by hand, just a little bit, and it's towards the center. There we go. I'll keep them on, but now it doesn't need to be standing. And I will go from center out. Do a little at a time. All right, let me take the rubber pieces out so they're not in the way. All right, that's looking good. Oh, don't want to strip these suckers. Easy to forget how powerful these tools have become. You know what? I'm going to grab a fresh bit. Let's grab a fresh bit, because I have used that one quite a bit. Ha! No pun intended. Or maybe a little bit of a pun intended. Let's see. Smaller than that, huh? I've been abusing all of these bits so much that they've all, at some point, have been used in various builds. And, can all use a nice little reboot at some point, so I'll probably have to make a purchase sometime soon here. Oh, you know what I didn't check? I didn't check to make sure the logo is in the correct way. That's going to destroy me later. What I'm going to do is I'm going to at least make sure they're facing the same way. Just for funsies. Oh, I was short by 1. What a good guess. Jet Li Films. Reality Girls to translate the whooping he's going to get. Oh, she's been watching. Yeah, I got a few contacts over there. I gotta make sure they're on my side. Last I checked, we were cool. They'll translate for me. All right, I have another abandoned kit over here from Hodo that I broke, but it has bits in there. So let me see if I have something a little bit sharper over there. Since this stuff will be fine for like handheld, but anything I'm using that thing for that requires any kind of torque, I want it to be good. All right, let's see what's in here. Here we go. How's this guy? All right, let's test this. Hodo, Hodo, Hodo. All right, here we go. All right, so far so good. Got to use a mix of hand tightening and using the tool itself. And we're stripping. All right, I don't like it. I don't like it. How many of these do I have? I've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the 4th one. Let's see. Let's see if this one will do better. I'm gonna have to buy a whole bunch of these. Using tools with too much torque. Hodo, hey Gryfang, how you doing? Torque bits are great for screws that are starting. Yeah, that's what I'm doing actually. Camera. There we go. Yeah, that's what I've been using, but it seems like I'm past all of them now. Yeah, see that one right there skipped at the end, which is bad. All right, here's what I'll do. I'll grab the good old manual. And what I'll do is, because I have another problem where all my manual Allen keys are also starting to strip literally like 4 or 5 of them. But I have this little guy, and I know this one works. And it's sharp. So I will put it in my little 3D printed little doohickey over here. And we'll use this as the last. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so we'll use the Hodo with the bits that are not the best in the world, and then finish it off with this. I just realized another thing. I did not soak these in alcohol, which means I will have to do that post, which isn't going to be very fun actually. It's not fun to clean these things when they're on here. They are, however, completely dry, whereas my FISEC rails were gooped up pretty good. These are bone dry. There's nothing on them, and I'm not going to put anything on them until the machine is assembled. Okay, so maybe we're fine. There's nothing on them. Okay. We should be good. Do you have any RC Hobby titanium hex drivers? I don't have the titanium ones. I do have another set here, actually. But I have since then also Just been destroying these. You know, I've done so many builds, man. I've done just so many assemblies of things that all of my tools are just slowly disintegrating. I had to swap a rail on the LDO V0 build. I had to get a preloaded rail on the V0. Sharper bits definitely helped with M2, M3 hardware I got from Formbot. Yeah, I can tell right away that that's going to be a thing. Fix-it bits. They don't seem to strip because they're really hard. They do break. Interesting. Yeah, I might have to like legitimately buy something decent. Not that Hodo isn't decent. I just use it so much. Yeah, they are way cleaner than the 5-sec ones so far. Hey, Mr. Walkman, how you doing? Better file the face down on your Allen keys, and I'll be like, that is true. Yeah, I do have a file as well. I have several files. Here, let me do this. Just so that this is the definitive Allen key. Oh yeah, that can cut me. And for those coming from the plane build where I was bleeding everywhere, my Formbot V0 were dry, but then I cleaned them. There was residue in the alcohol. There's always going to be residue for sure. It's not like they clean them from the machining, you know. But yeah, no, this is fine. I'm happy with that. All right, so we got this little guy, little choder. That one we'll have to do. Okay, let's do some more. All right, on to the next. I'm just gonna make sure that they are facing the same way so that my OCD doesn't require me to rebuild these things. All right, so we will put this in. And I'm happy that they fit so nicely. Let's see, that should be right there somewhere. This guy on. Let's make sure we are nice and even to start. And then I'll stand it up for the initial. Line it up. There we go. All right, that's looking good. Let's get some M2 hardware. Hey, Darren. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a minute. All right. Don't forget, guys, while we're just doing this and screwing in some bolts, check out the giveaway if you guys are going to stick around and are in the United States. That should be in the pinned comment. As well as shop at 3D Print SOS. I don't really have sponsors except for 3D Max for just the live streams. And by sponsor, I mean like they just send a free roll. They don't pay me anything to do that. So I'm my sponsor, and I do that by making merch, at least at the moment. So please consider checking some of that out and grabbing yourself something. All right, that should be good. Tighten. Put this back just so that we stay in control. That can go a little lower like that. Push it up just a hair. There we go. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's get these in there. Fender just became a guitar. Fender, that's right. I've definitely been called that before. Fedor is the most common one. People say Fedor on the daily. I linked the set of bits I packed up. Oh, nice. Thank you. Oh, cool. Printer build showcase. If anyone's looking for new bits. Perfect. Yes, that would be very helpful. Very helpful, sir. I can't believe I'm putting all these in here. That's it seems almost ridiculous. Like, I know Vorons are overkill in general, by how some of the stuff's designed, but man. Who do I blame for this? Let's take out the rubbers. We got 2 more of these things? Man. Well, it's better than being a hat, fedora, a hobbit, Frodo, and nowhere near as cool as being a Viking warrior. I wear a lot of hats around here. Whoa, okay, I was too short this time. I was going to say, wow, I was short by 1 again, but no, 2 this time. I'm about to sharpen this bit up a little bit as well. I'm going to sharpen this bit up a bit. I think my V-core had a screw in every hole for the rails, but it's rat rig. Yeah, rat rig's even crazier. And VZ-Bot's even crazier than that. Alright, I'm going to sharpen this real quick. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, works really well actually. Oh yeah. That's nice. There we go, that'll breathe some life into these. Hey, remember when I said I was going to make sure that the name is facing the same way underneath so that my OCD is okay? It's backwards. So I'm going to just not look in that direction and no one mention it, please. I will lose my mind. Ooh, that one was particularly loose for some reason. Ooh, same with this one. All right, that should be another one done. 2 down. The name is backwards. It's horrible. It's I just said don't tell me. Come on, Gryfan. Come on, man. I'm gonna start itching and I'm not gonna be able to focus. Nice. I gotta reinstall Beam. What's up, Chad? This better be good. Yeah, lots of memberships have been given out this stream. I'm very, very thankful for that and very appreciative. Thank you very much. Jeff and Truggy are the real MVPs. Slide it off to another rail real quick. Oh yeah, Yeah, that's true. Should we do that? Nah, it's okay. It's fine. I'm gonna try to control myself. Because it's just more risk. More risk. That's actually a great suggestion. All right, let's see. Where are we with this one? That should be pretty darn close right there. Let's see how we did. Yeah, that's pretty close. Let's get a little M2s. I'm addicted to making cars and automation and driving them and BMG. Yeah, that's super fun. I used to mess with it all the time. Now the game's actually really, the game's actually really old. Like I played it so many years ago. You're not that guy who stops the print because it's not aligned 100% in the center of the bed. I've done it. Yeah, I am that guy. MQ, is that a desk mat you're working on top of? Yes. So this is actually a cutting mat, a self-healing cutting mat, because I messed up my table on a build like as soon as I got it. So I went to Walmart, and this size, which is 36 by 24, is actually super inexpensive, and it's double-sided. It's white on one side, and this gray. And then if you need something smaller than that, I have these guys that are very nice. So check that out. But otherwise, yeah, Walmart, super inexpensive, and works really well. All right, let's stand her up. Squish that puppy down. Back to this. Make sure it is as straight as humanly possible here. Sometimes I do wish this thing was just a hair larger. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's a good straight edge. Chase my chihuahua down the street. Sometimes you gotta. There's something poetic in that. Wake up at 2 a.m. and go down and do it anyways. It's not, see, you said wake up. That would mean I go to sleep. The problem is I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. I wouldn't be able to move on. That's what I'm finding lately, and I probably should, get something for that. But I'll have some minuscule problem that's not a big deal, and I'll focus on it so much I can't do anything else until it's done. Some people call that a problem. I call that passion. Too small. As in like the dog? Or are we talking about something else, Steven? What are we talking about here? This machine, the parts, because the parts are pretty Micron. Yeah, Micron's small. This is the larger 180 by 180. But yeah, it's hard to argue that it is a small machine, purposefully small, to be a desktop machine. And right now in front of me, I have a V0 2R1 that I love and use all the time, right on my desk. And this is going to be a companion to it for things that are just a little bit larger. But I'm going to do some special stuff to this. I'd like it to be multi-head if at all possible, multi-tool head, but still retain a very small size. So instead of a Prusa XL, Kind of like a Prusa Mini XL. Or a Prusa L. If you can't get to sleep, you need more what's on the glass. True. Speaking of that, I'm very parched. Let's celebrate fixing this rail with a sip, huh? All right, that should be good. Rubber pieces out. Let's do one more pass of this and then manual. There we go. Yeah, sharpening that bit helped. I can tell though it's already on the way out again. I'll just sharpen it again in a few. All right, let's go by hand. Yeah, I see this one needs quite a bit of turns. It's because at first it goes into plastic. But tightening these things up little by little is actually a great idea anyway. They go in a little straighter. There's less warping of the actual extrusion and the bar itself. There we go. Go ahead and give this guy another little pass. On the good old flat, not chisel, file. Yeah, that's sharp. That's super sharp. How do I know? Because I almost cut myself. Prusa slicer. Prusa. Get it to my Prusa. Get to my Prusa right away. Literally a printer for ants. It is. Lowercase L. Yeah, see, you're getting it. You're getting it. Prusa X Lite. Like the video. Hey, Caleb, and thank you. Cheers to you. Yes, that's how I've always done it. That's how my dad used to do it. Yeah, you file the bottom, and it goes upward and makes it super sharp. So essentially, you file the bottom as flat as you can, and it sharpens it up as it goes. Because when it strips, it mostly strips at the very bottom of the bolt where it's not so flat. So you can just get rid of that just by going super flat like that. Get to my Prusa. Bring the sundries. Yes, the sundries. Gotta have the sundries. I just realized that without those rubber pieces, I gotta make sure I don't lift these up. And they are in a trash bag that's full of stuff. So that's that. All right, last one of these. Let's go. Is 3D printing equal to working on a vehicle? Swearing, losing? Yes. Yes, you just have slightly less busted knuckles, and you have less grease on you. But generally speaking, there's definitely some overlap. There's definitely some overlap. Well, it's not 3D printing, right? Because this isn't 3D printing. It's 3D printer building. And don't forget how many people are into 3D printing, love 3D printing, without ever building anything, any printer, Yeah, I think this takes a special kind of dummy. All right, let's see. Let's get one in there. There we go. Here, let's use this thing again, because that actually worked really well. And definitely super flat. There we go. All right. Let me sharpen this thing again as well. And this one, you can actually have it spinning as well when you do this, which helps keep it all super straight. Yeah, careful with that, because if you let that slip, that sucker's cutting you. That's essentially a knife now. Put some magnets on both sides of the carriage to keep them on. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? Here's what we'll do. There we go. Thanks, Big Tree Tech, for holding us together. That's what she said. Chad. Chad, what are you doing? Oh, how's the conversation always devolve? To be honest, I don't know myself, Zach. But the people seem to love it. They just can't get enough. The ducks are my... No, they don't. They don't. I always glue magnets to the bottom of my ducks. Did I almost blow your mind here, Nuno? Nuno, whenever I get these, I super glue a little magnet so I can put them on my shelving. So mine just have magnets. Reverse horse milk. First of all, that in itself sounds horrible as well. The Chad. He's always there. Ah, Chad's wildin'. You almost did. Using ducks for rail stops. This guy's a quack. Yes. I knew I liked you, Brian. That's hilarious. My daughter would give me the side eye right now. Every time I have a solid dad joke like that. Hey, what's going on here? I think we lost a screw on this one. Yeah. Yeah, I think we did. Can I get it back? Let's see if I can maybe sneak that out of there. Where'd it go? Did it just fall? Let's see. Yep, it did. How can I get under there? I need a longer M2. Alright, let's rescue this. I need a longer M2. There's one, M2 by 12, and that will pull the M2 nut upward. And let me put this thing back in there. Let's see if I can do that. Yep, there we go. Let's see if I can pull that up. Back into the carriage, like so. I will gently unscrew this. There we go. And let's see if we can salvage that. Booyah! So what happened there is I accidentally pushed it down with the M2 nut, or M2 bolt rather, by accident before I started screwing it in. And one of the nuts fell into the, into the railing. But as you saw there, I was able to get it by putting in a longer one. Looks like I found a button head amongst these. That's okay, I don't mind. Kind of funny, looks silly. I guess I do mind. Let's swap that out, why not? Come on out of here, Mr. Buttonhead. Alright, rubber pieces out. We just need 2 more. Which means that once again, I was just short by 2. Which is kind of interesting. I'm going to put this button back in here just in case we're like short by 1 screw or something. I can still use it. Oh, I missed a whole bunch. At least at the bottom, looking at the kit, looks tight. Yeah, it definitely looks good. Say a good dad joke. So you can't force them like that. They kind of have to spill out of you like some horse milk. That was you can milk anything. Wow. All this milk talk reminds me of Meet the Parents. I remember this one got me. It was hold on, it's like right on the tip of my tongue. What's got 5 toes? No, hold on. Whose foot has 5 toes that's not yours? What foot has 5 toes that's not yours? I ruined it. The joke is my foot. The milk stuff's weird. It does get weird. Hey, Chad, coming through. Chad's actually being a Chad. Well done. Appreciate that. Thank you. Very kind. I love it. I love to see it. Spreading that cheer and kindness. That's what we need, man. That's what we all need. Wherever you are, whoever you are. It's actually easier to be kind than to be unkind. I am destroying these Allen keys. They are not liking what I'm doing. Yeah, tightening M2s with any kind of power is just... It's like I'm in a losing battle, you know? Whew. All right, I think we did it. Let's put our little ducks on here. Here we go. Move that up, unless we're gonna need it right away. Let's see. McFly just became a sponsor. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Where's the nut? The instructions won't call out nuts that were inserted in a previous step. What was inserted in a previous step? Interesting. Fully populated 6 adapters, 2 per rail, you need 84. Okay, we did that. So this is saying, if you use these 2, and you split them by 1, that's why this is missing 1. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I'm just gonna have to put nuts in there, but that's different. So well, at least we're catching that just now. That's okay. Oh wait, no, that's an M3. Wait, I'm even more confused. You can assume that all screws that enter extrusion slots thread into a nut. I mean, they're not. Where are we preloading those in a previous step? We're not. We have not yet. So that's just an odd thing to say. I guess that's just a general rule and not so much. I guess that's just a general rule. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm not actually using regular end stops. I'm using my mushroom mod. Let me show you guys what that is. So this is on my printables. If you guys search 3D Print SOS or type in mushroom mod. So what this does is it adds a little piece of rail, and that does mean this thing is a little bit taller, or what's called wider rather. But what this does is, because every rail isn't exactly to the T the same length that the manual was made for. Like for example, FISEX rails are just ever so gently smaller. And what that does is that means that these end stops aren't going to interfere with the full travel that you need on the rail. And the bottom here will make sure that there's no hardware that manages to escape in any way. So I call that the mushroom mod. Yep, I knew my chat wasn't working. Sorry guys, my chat froze. See it all coming in? That's all what I missed. Let's see how many of you guys signed up so far. 32 people entered, 96 minutes left. Alright, hold on, let me go back. Hey, 3D Experiments, what's going on? Ah, thanks, chat. I'll even stop ignoring you for a few minutes. Nice. Membership shower. That's not a good one, Zach. Leave me out of this. My foot. Yeah, he knows. He knows. He knew it. He knew it. Spaceman? I think so. I think so. That was a good movie. My wife wants to leave me. Thinks it was that bad. Kind of dramatic. Is that an aura ring? Aura ring. I don't know what that is. I'm missing something. I have no toes on my right foot. Wow. What's a Flymo? Oh. Oh. Well, hey, you don't need them if you made it this far without them. Can't remember what thermistor I have in my hot end. Any issues if I happen to guess wrong? No, it'll throw you an error right away. I don't really want to know what's right here. Previous step, it's like a train wreck. I have to watch for nuts of all the things. Mushroom mod, that's right. Always make sure it has a flared base. That's a rule for general life. Oh, on your finger. Oh, the ring itself. No, this is just like a Amazon rubber, silicone ring. So when I used to mountain bike all the time, I lost my ring once, and I actually ended up finding it, luckily, after a while. But ever since then, like taking gloves on and off, working on things, working on cars, bikes, building stuff all the time, I've just switched to silicone rings, and I buy them on Amazon in bulk. They're fantastic. We just start grandpa jokes. I like that. Hey, David. Sorry, Truggy. I was just trying to not come up, but trying to catch up with the chat, so things pass over my head, when I'm trying to go fast. All right, so it looks like, are we doing this 4 times? With the Z-rails installed, the rail stops can now be added to both ends. Loosely screw M3x8. Repeat on all 4 rails. Now you can work on the build without risking... Oh, okay, so that's how they mitigate you not having ducts with magnets. I would have just added ducts and been fine. All right, guess we mushroom tipping. And the mushroom tips, the mushroom mod has a sunken bit right here, and that's so that you can use the stock hardware to install them. So if you're printing any of these smaller machines, this mod will work for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we need M3x8s, right? M3x8s. Coal conducts very well. And just for a while, I believe it's not. You can get gold when you track. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No thanks with any of the finger issues there. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mushroom tips. So good. Gotta love it. We went from mushroom mods to mushroom tips. That's a solid chuckle right there. That's a chuckler. All right, so the way you install these, put them in, hold them as straight as possible, tighten. Oh. I'm like, why is this not tightening? What kind of nonsense is that? We switch to M3. There we go. Get it nice and tight, and then make sure that this guy can come over that hump right there, and it does. It hits the mushroom tip and goes over the actual piece there. So that's nice. You want to hit the mushroom tip. All right, let's see here as well. See that one? That one hits the side. So I'll loosen it, move it, tighten it. There we go. So let me show you now that nothing's gonna slide out of here. Camera. There we go. So there you go. You see that? So instead of it bumping out here on the stock build, this gives you just a little bit more space. If you don't need it, then it's fine. But if you do need it, it gives it to you there. And that has saved my butt on the V0 big time. So there you go. We got one completed rail. Yeah, let's just put it back up here. Now I can take my ducks off. Populate my ducks back. I can't believe Zumi's missing this. Yeah, she asked me if I was doing a live stream yesterday. I said I was going to do one today. And it does do an alert on... I set that up recently so that it sends an alert that I'm actually live on my Discord. Gryfang, yeah. There's a bunch of hidden stuff all over the place. But not any worse than, like, non-hidden stuff on, like, South Park. Zumi's probably painting something or printing something. She's always busy. Or she's just straight up sleeping. There we go. Here's another rail completed with our mushroom tips. You know what question I should have asked in that thing today is, how many hobbies is too many hobbies? Asking for a friend. Bought Shrek for the kids. Started watching it. I was rolling. The kids were young enough to not know why. Yeah, Shrek is really good. It really is. It's like a classic. It's fantastic. A lot of little hidden stuff in there all the time. Very funny. Wow, this rail in particular is super super loose. Wow. Like a, what is it called? Abacus? Is that what it is? I got my ducks in a row over here. Come on. My ducks are in a row. So that's a freebie. Oh yeah. We're getting into the casual work music. About time you got your ducks in a row. It's all a front. I'll never have my ducks actually in a row. Oh, did you guys see anyone on the Chitty Tech Facebook? Anyone see what they got going on? If not, check that out. We're all going to give you a side eye. New dryer? No, it's not a dryer. It's bigger and heavier than a dryer. Can't really hear the music even with headphones on? Really? Oh, we got a blaring over here. This is straight blasting. Here, I'll turn it up a bit. Usually when I turn it up, people tell me that they can't hear me anymore. I stay off Facebook. That's probably a good thing, Catram. Surprised, huh? Yeah, Q1 Pro. Did you see Joe's streams? I watched the stream last night. I watched the whole thing to the end. No, JP. Hey, Zombie. How you doing, sir? Probably my favorite custom printer. Look at that. From the man himself. Well, hopefully this will be as well. We got these bad boys on there with my little mushroom mod. Moving right along. I would love to make this Micron have 3 tool heads. So Zombie, I need your help, sir. I did start buying stuff where I bought two more cans. Mushroom, good idea actually. Thank you, sir. Yeah, what happened there was on my V0 build, I had binding on the Z-axis. The original ends were actually hitting the limit, and I had no idea, and it was binding at the lead screw, and my first layers were just destroyed. And I saw a video, actually Brian pointed me in the right direction, Ballistic Tech, a guy, I don't remember his name, a small printing back, well, small batch factory, man, I don't remember his YouTube name. I'll definitely link it when I do the video for the V0. But he was like, oh yeah, you just move them up a bit. I didn't want to move them up because I didn't want to risk losing any of the balls out of here. So yeah, this is called Mushroom Mod, and they are on printables. Go ahead and grab them. Saw a file Chitty posted. It seems like the same printer with a different case. Yep. Yes. Yeah, you have a little over travel, right? And it like keeps it in. It's just so that in case you need it. You obviously have other ways to stop it, but yeah. Usually leave a gap, but it makes more sense. Yeah, a little gap's fine. But on mine, I had to go like 3 mils. So I made 3 different sizes. I made a 1 mil, 2 mil, and 3 mil. And I figured that might be just enough to lose some, and I didn't want to risk it. Exactly. Now the naming convention makes more sense, huh? You keep saying Mushroom Mod. That's right. Mushroom Mod. It was fun to say, so I figured it was properly named when it's fun to say. What was your tool changer question? I remember when okay, I don't remember the name of the actual mod for the tool changers, but I want to do tool changer on the Micron, and you told me to wait until yours is done because they had to work something out on the smaller version. So for now, I just bought Boop. Well, not bought. I have a tap kit that I'm going to convert to Boop for the single just to get it running, and then maybe it'll be easier to convert over to a tool changer on this thing. But I guess I don't have a direct question yet because this thing isn't built. But yeah, I remember at one point I asked you about it, and you said I should wait on the whole thing because something was being tested or wasn't quite ready yet, something like that. All right, let's continue forth. All right, so we need 2 B extrusions. And yeah, blue painter's tape would have been better than masking, but it's okay. We're gonna make it work. And then I do remember it saying higher which M3 nuts bolts we needed. Okay, M3 by 8s. All right. And somebody recommended that I put washers on here. So we will do that. Do you have any Bamboo Lab printers? I do not, and I've avoided them for a very long time, but I will actually be getting some. I finally, after 2 years of messaging them and trying to get a hold of them in some way, shape, or form and talking about them endlessly, I finally got an email from Bamboo Lab about getting some machines in here to test. So very excited to get some Bamboo Lab machines because of the sheer amount of questions that I receive about them. It would be kind of silly, and it has been kind of silly, to try to give any kind of advice to people on a machine that I don't have personal hands-on experience with. So yeah, it's going to be nice to actually be able to have one in the shop so I can compare and actually have some kind of realistic opinion on it, just from experience instead of just from what people tell me and what I see on the internet everywhere. Oh yeah, I'm actually just getting started. I need to change the stealth changer mount for the smaller Micron rail. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Yes, so I will definitely be following along with you there, sir, because I am genuinely interested. All right, let's see. So we screw into the B side, the B extrusion. All right, I'll keep it loose. Didn't know Chitty made microwave ovens. If you saw my Chitty Tech video, I had 2 of these things stacked on top of each other, and I called it a washer-dryer combo. So technically, they have been Gryfang. I actually like their design. I think it's cool. It's like futuristic, but not. I don't know. It's interesting. Obviously, the slick machines look great as well, but I don't know. They make it. I think they look unique to themselves. They have their own style, and they've had it for ages. I don't want to mod my Micron though, because it prints so well. I know the feel. I know the feel. Yeah, when something's working, it's so nice to leave it. I do tend to use my machines on like sprints. Like I'll go through a thing where I'll just use the Trident and almost nothing else when I need any kind of prints, and then I'll go back to the K1 Max or something, and then I'll just be using the V0 like as a challenge, you know. So you'd have to do it on one of those off times when you're not like hyped about it, you know. But yeah, I definitely know what you mean. All right, built on a flat surface, sure thing. All right, so one is facing directly at it, like. Oh, does that not fit? Do my washers not fit the extrusion? Okay, no washers. My washers don't fit the extrusion. Oh, I just realized my chat's not moving again. Hope they send an A1. No A1. It's globally back ordered. Not back ordered. Recalled. At least as far as I know. Do you have a spare M3 washers? Yes, but I just realized that my washers will not fit my extrusion. Are you getting the flagship? I actually don't know. I think so. I think so. You know, technically, I would think anything with an AMS would be important to have. Because this is my prediction last year was that this is going to be the year of the AMS. And so far, I mean, Chameleon's out, and Chameleon's doing well. The version 2 of the Care Feeder is out. So, and I would like to build one of those at some point. Maybe when the kits are a bit more flushed out by slightly larger companies. But yeah, I hope so. I think it's important to have as a benchmark because, in my opinion, if nothing else, and this is just my personal opinion, if nothing else, I think Bamboo absolutely did an amazing job with the AMS system. It's the only out-of-the-box, super reliable AMS that's wildly used. And by that I mean like widespread use everywhere. That you don't have to put together or do any kind of setup. Let's do, these are M3s, right? Yeah. Do it a little bit loose first, get them kind of together. Then I'll move it off the table. And we'll get a straight edge going. Here we go. All right, let's move it this way. Zombie, I can test it for you. Yeah, Jeff can. We are a bamboo-free zone. Don't ruin that for me. Unsubbed. I like bamboo. Just got done putting down in the living room. Hardwood floors. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. It took me a second. You'll need room for the bamboo, so I'll send my address mail that chitty to. I don't know which machines I'm gonna be moving. I have so many more machines that are off screen. I have to rearrange this, and I haven't had the brain capacity to think about that yet. That chitty be mine. Yeah, it'll be, if I do get rid of the chitty, which I don't know, honestly, I don't know if I will. I did give the other one to a buddy of mine. If I do get rid of the chitty, it'll be half off. It'll be 50% off. Washers don't fit the extrusions, yeah. Catching up with chat real quick. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm not at all happy with my SV06 Plus. The Z offset and our bed mesh keeps going out. I wonder if you have something loose potentially. Right, tool changers are out. That's right. But still, the XL wasn't super smooth, right, to come out. People have issues, still are having issues with some of them. Yes, Frozen does, but still, that's a Kickstarter. It's not a real machine out at the moment. And I'm sure it'll do well, but at the moment, it's not. Yeah, that might be why. Open that thing up if it's a new model. Yeah, I will definitely be opening it. Like I said, for a lot of people, when they ask me a question, so JP, and for everyone watching, when people genuinely come to me with a printer question, which printer I should get, even on the low end, they always ask me, should I get the Bamboo or? Almost every single time for the past year plus, right? Like that seems to be the question. And for those people that have YouTube channels and get questions, probably can attest for what I'm saying here. Someone will be like, should I get this or the Bamboo? That's always how it is, because the Bamboos are pricey. Well, I guess not, the smaller ones aren't, but the Bamboo machines are pricey, and there's always options out there that are really similar on paper, but you know, are significantly cheaper in a lot of cases. So everyone always sees the Bamboo as this like thing on a pedestal, and then they either go lower or, you know, blow past it with something custom. So it's always in the topic right now. So it's the current benchmark machine. So you know, it'll be nice. It'd be nice to have one. I've genuinely thought about purchasing it a million times, and I've backed myself off, and because it's hard for me to pay money for a machine when I'm surrounded by a room of machines. And obviously I can make content, but there's so much content out there on Bamboo, it means nothing at this point. So I use spare M3 shims on my V0. Definitely help keep the extrusions from twisting. Nice if you can make it work. I'll check if I have shims real quick. He did. Chad genuinely did. 61 people hit the like button. Yes, please. Man, that was a long day where, hey, you know, welcome, man. Have a sip. Cheers to you for a solid day of work there. Time to hang out and relax. I'm gonna stop putting ice in these. I like this stuff neat anyway. I don't know why I put ice in there. Where is my square? Let's get that square over here. Actually, let's do it from this end so I still have room for my driver in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and tighten this guy as well. Yeah, I see what you mean about twisting. Definitely twists a bit, doesn't it? Pretty good though. Pretty good. Here's how I'm doing it. My little baby machinist square. Perfect for printers for ants. You guys see that? Probably can't. It's pretty good. That's on this side. We can flip it over this way. We'll see how square it ends up, but pretty good. Less ice, more bourbon. That's right. Hey, Mammoth. There goes Chad again. Large format printer, don't really care which one. Well, I have quite a lot of large format printers on my floor at the moment. All right, what's next? What's next? And for those just coming in, check the pinned comment if you guys are interested in winning a roll of filament by 3D Max. You can get a roll of PLA Plus. There's only 36 people in there, so super high chance of winning a spool. You have to be in the United States and you have to be present in about 67 minutes or so. But there is a link pinned to the top of the chat to enter into that. What CAD do you guys use trying to get into CAD? I would suggest you start with Fusion 360. I spent many years avoiding it and trying other things, but inevitably it's one of the best and it's free. I would just suggest using it. There's quite a bit of tutorials out there, and it's totally worth it. Totally worth it. There's a couple other good ones, but I always tend to come back to Fusion. The other thing I've been doing lately is if I need something quick and dirty, I'll make it in Tinkercad. And as long as it's not like an STL or something that you brought in, you can go in and what's it called? You can import it into Fusion from Tinkercad, and utilize all the advanced tools. Very helpful little tool there. All right, that's pretty good. We got 2 up. Let's see what's a good place for camera here. Camera, what are you doing? Tilt. There we go. I'm gonna have to figure out the flying bear as well. I do have a buddy that could use a machine, and there's so many parts in there for this thing. But I'm not gonna have the time to work on it. And I really want to. At least the tool head. And with this build and other plans that I have for other builds, I don't know. I don't know. I might do like a buddy build where I give that machine to a friend and like check in on him here and there with a camera and like see what it's like for somebody that's not completely surrounded by machines to dive into a project like that. Maybe that'll be fun. I don't know. Oh wait, did I miss loading nuts in here? I did. I did. Okay. If using printed chain option, then you only need 4. Okay, hold on. I missed this. I was chatting with you guys and missed this part. I need to load some nuts into here. So that needs to get undone. All right, let me focus real quick. Chamfers, fillets, no fun in Tinkercad. Gryphang, exactly. So that's the thing. You can make whatever you want in Tinkercad and then click the export button, go right into Fusion from that file that you made. Like I said, as long as it's not like an STL, like as long as you made it in Tinkercad. And you can just edit that shape any way you'd like. So fillets and chamfers they become super easy right from Tinkercad. You can like finish a file, if that makes sense. So if it's easier for you to get the general gist and shape and size in Tinkercad, you can always do that and finish it off in Fusion. Yeah, Onshape, a lot of people like Onshape, yep. Hire your double on the floor. Yeah, that needs to be done too. I'm still waiting on filament for that. I need to just order it on Amazon and then just ignore the wait is just too long. I think he's waiting on a gallon of gloop. 3D Gloop did send me a few of their samples to get started with and asked me to use these first and then move on to larger ones because they didn't have any in stock. So I'm going to be putting these through their paces. I actually think 2 of these might be enough because I hear they're so strong, and I actually don't need that much. Like, they're big flat pieces. Just a couple dabs around the edges should do it. What tool head are you going to put on that? So I was just going to do the stealth burner because it's just so available. A dragon burner would also be... Oh, no, not stealth burner. Sorry. Dragon burner. Because you can do anything to that thing. Like, you can put in any hot end. It still looks good. Dual-sided cooling if you need it. Dragon burner seems to be the thing, Martin. Always preload your nuts. True. Is the Bamboo Lab printer the only one out there with the AMS system? Currently, to purchase right now, without headaches, yes. Key. Alright, let's get these nuts preloaded into here. Corner 2. So outside gets 3. And by the way, this is the worst part of any of these smaller machines. It just is. It's just not fun at all. Where is my tweezer? It's just not fun whatsoever. But it is what it is. We got 5 up top, and I'm not going to be using printed chains. 5 up top, really. Then you only need 4. Nope, we're going to do 5. And then 8 on the bottom. Holy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move these to the center. And then 8 on the bottom. Holy moly. 1, and nothing on the inside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. I got an exact number out. Dragon burner with wristwatch. Yeah, wristwatch looks cool. Wristwatch is the kind of square old school one, ain't it? I left my 3D Gloop open and it dried up. Yeah, that won't work. What is AMS? It's a multi-material system. Frozen Acro's coming out. Yes, it's coming out. It's not out yet. So, you know, it's one of those things. Like, it's not out. It will be out. Hard to say how the performance is. I've seen nothing on it except for marketing. And as we all know, the marketing is different than what you actually get. Dropped it. Gone forever. Oh, okay. Dropped another one. Dropping these nuts. All right, got them in there. That's 8 on the bottom. My last Bamboo Boy free zone has been ruined. Listen, I don't think I will ever be a Bamboo Boy. So throw some respect on my name. But yeah. Yeah, no longer. Well, I don't have it yet, right? But eventually will be a no bamboo. No bamboo free zone. I needed this. That's what I needed. Let's put it down here. Slide this to the table. Let's undo it. Hold the square and tighten. Perfect. And I'm sure I will have to loosen it and tighten again and loosen and tighten. And that's a-okay. All right, let's put these into the ends. Fumble. That's right. I use the BMG set, but it's far from square. Pocket watch. I gotta look it up again. I thought that was like one of the older Voron designs, but I could be wrong. Something about an angle of the idler improved my prints dramatically, even the mini Sherpa. I was gonna say mini Sherpa is probably the go-to, just because it's so lightweight, you know, and printable. But yeah, that's cool. That's good to know. They have their place, not God's gift to printers, but have their place in history. Yeah, like that thing, no matter how good it is and how good it prints, it won't replace these things and this experience and what we're doing here, like together. It just won't, because you take it out of the box and you use it. It's not the same. So it could be amazing, but it will never have this type of soul. You know, so I think that that's totally okay, and I think they have their place, and their performance is not to be ignored. It's just, you know, my whole channel has been about getting to as many printers as I can to kind of see how and what everybody's doing. And it's impossible to do it without having a conversation about bamboo. All right, so we did that. Now we need this. We need 2 up top and 3 on the outside. So let's do that. Wait, corner 2, corner 3. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll do the inside first. All right, 4 on the inside. I'm gonna take this screw out of there. So 4 go in here, inside. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 7 go on the bottom. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete? Siete. Yeah, look at that. I remembered. All right, 2 on top. Ras, dua. And then we got 3 on the outside. That's eins, zwei. I actually don't know if 1's proper. try. All right, so that was English, Spanish, Russian, and German. What's up? That's what a future bamboo says. But yeah, maybe. This is my link show. Jack, I don't think you can post links in here. If you want to post a link, Discord's the best way to do it. G2 wristwatch, nice. We've been bamboozled. No way. You have to pull my part back together. Never appreciated my trident until having to replace the exit gantry assembly. Yeah, I bet it's not fun there whatsoever. I have a bamboo, but I still have my older printers and still upgrade them. Yeah, because the bamboo isn't a project. It's a tool. It's a tool. Like, I would use it to print parts for a Voron, if that makes sense. But then again, this whole thing was printed on other Vorons and only Voron, so probably not. This is a good song, by the way. So you guys can't hear this, or can? Like, I'm about to start this over. I'm gonna start this song over. Can you count to 10 in Russian? I can fluently speak in Russian, Gryfang. Hey, Jose. How are you doing? I'm good. How are you? I will definitely open that thing up. But like I said, other people have already done it, so I don't think it's just not new, you know? It's not exciting. All right, we got inside, bottom, top. All right, that should be good. Can hear mostly now. I'm over here rocking out. This is great. All right, what's next? We got corner 3, and this should be facing itself. Yeah. Come on. Come on, Hodo. There we go. Okay. One more up. Hey, nice. Welcome to the YouTube SOS crew. One Eye Willie, thank you. Thank you for the support. I hope you enjoy the content, sir. What would be the difference between a Voron and a Rook? What do you mean? They're just, they have a different design language. That's really it. I mean, they're different styles. The Rook is meant to be way more budget. I don't think any Voron is like meant to be a budget machine. What else? Yeah, that's what I would say. And the Rooks are only going to get better. Like they've already improved so much, so they're definitely going to get better. Before adding corner 4, there are 2 B extrusions that need to be secured to both corner 3 and corner 1 with a blind joint. Then preload all the nuts shown in B before proceeding to the next page. All right, that's gonna be fun. Let's do that. And it said before adding this? Oh, no, before adding that one. Okay. Let's get one more B extrusion. Yeah, labeling this was so clutch, guys. Like, this is so important. You'd have to check the length every single time this calls to pull an extrusion out. It would just not be a good time. All right, so we are tightening this one, but then we're going to be loading a bunch of nuts. Let me go ahead and take this out to make that easier. All right, and then let's put this guy here. Let's see, what was a good way to do that? This way? Yep, this gets the table and the extrusion square. Oh, it goes in that direction. Right, that's this way. Yep, okay. All right, we'll see how square things end up being. Right now, there's a little bit of movement, but that's okay. I've squared a bunch of these now, and they've been fine. All right, let's see how this works. I'll face it in the same direction. I know it looks backwards for you guys, but not for me. All right, so let's do the tops first. So we need 4 on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, another good song. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, the tops are in. Outside, 3. Which one? I guess that would have to be this one. 3 on the outside. One, 2, 3 on the outside. Inside 4. All right, let me rotate this the same direction because I don't understand which one that is. That's this guy. No. That's this guy. That's not the most clear thing ever. But hey, if this was easy, then everyone would have one. And where's the fun in that, if everyone has one? Go buy an ender. Also, yeah, go buy an ender. Enders are good now. All right, we got 4 on the inside. Now I can rotate this back here and put 8 in there on each side. That's crazy talk. I can't find the link to the giveaway. It should be pinned to the top of the chat. Fabrizio, like if you scroll to the top of the chat, it should be pinned there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't because I can't put the links to the chat to the giveaway in the description. I run into all kinds of issues with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the link like remains there afterwards, and all kinds of bot-related activity happens. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I guess that's for skirts. Oh no, it's for like the motor. The motors are different on here, right? Like they're held in. Like I said, I never made a 2.4. Only tried in the V0, so it's a new type of machine for me. Four, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's get some M3s into there. What do the kids say? This is a vibe. The song's a vibe. Is that what the kids say? Can't wait for West 3D to get 180 Salad Fork kit done. It's at the top of the chat. Might have to refresh. Yeah, thanks Kenneth for checking in on that. All right, and then finally this guy goes on, and I'm gonna, before I actually do put it on there, I should probably read, just in case there's some trick. Corner 4, now add the last extrusion. It's a great time to make a visual count and double check. Ow. I've been hurting myself a lot on this channel lately. Nice, that actually looks really good. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. Without making me buy one, my only reason for holding off, tempted by the Micron Plus. But I want a mini-me for the Trident. Yeah, I'm actually working on a video for the Two Trees SK1. It's not all rainbows over there and butterflies, but it is pretty similar to a Trident. And it prints super fast. Like really fast. Oh, we're on the top now. Look at that. Frame top. Oh, of course we're loading it with a million of these things. Renaming 4B extrusions, be installing blind joints the same way. Remaining. Alright, let's get one out. Doesn't matter where I'm putting these. Corner 4, corner 1. Man, I didn't label them. Uh-oh. Alright, that's a problem. How am I going to identify which one's which? Alright, hold on. We should be able to tell. Let me get this. Okay, hold on. This is important. This is an important step I missed. If you're watching, this is important. Don't miss this step. All right, hold on. I need to find the corners again. So we got 4 top, 4 top. Right here. That makes this corner 4. So I'll put this here. And I'll mark it 4 with an arrow. If this is corner 4, which one is corner 3? This one. If that's corner 3, then we'll be able to tell where the rest is. Because that is going to jack up everything. Right? 4 and 4 on the top. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That has 2. So this is 1. This is 4. This guy is 3. Okay. Alright, that's an important step, folks. If you guys are watching and you're going to be building this at some point. Very important. So this is connecting 1 and 4. Okay. Easy. Should be easy. Also, I see that it's 11:20. That leaves us with about, what, 40 minutes left in the giveaway. That is at the top of the chat. It should be pinned. If you guys are going to stick around, enter into it for a chance to win a spool of PLA Plus from 3D Max. All you have to do is be in the US, answer the question, and be present to accept your winnings. Alright, so we got 3 on top. Okay, I have to take out the end nut here. Alright, 1, 2, 3 on top. Then we got 4 on the inside. 4 on the inside, 3 on the outside. Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Clean on the inside, cream on the outside? I don't remember. Come on. Chum on. There we go. Ah! Dropping. Dropping. Come on, fingers. Where are my tweezers? There we go. 1, 2, 3. Good morning from UK. Hey, Mark. Good morning. All right, we got 4 on the inside. All right, and then we got 3 on the outside. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we got preloaded nuts everywhere. 3 on top, 3 outside, 4 inside. All right, so we can put this guy back. Come on, little M3 thread. I mean, cursed with these chubby stubs. All right, and then inside is 4, so we will do it this way. There we go. All right, let me tighten it just a hair. And then I will use my square. I'm a poet and don't even know it. One more. There we go. Okay. Use the square. Perfection. Make sure it's lined at the top as well. Nice. Nice. I'm happy with that. Ice cream paint job. That's right. That's right. Yeah. There we go. We got a couple thugs. We got a couple thugs in here. I know. It's ridiculous. All right. What's next? Let's go. See if I can get this thing squared off. So we got corner 1, corner 2. Okay, that's back here. And hopefully, okay, not too many preloaded nuts on this one. 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 top, 4 outside. All right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and outside. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pop this on there, and one on this side. All right, let's go here. Outside has 4, so we got 4 on the outside, keeping it that way. Fit that in there, perfect. Screw it in just enough to hold its weight. This as well, there we go. And I'm gonna rotate the whole thing to me so that I can make sure that I can take my time using my little square here to make sure that it's perfect. There we go. Oh yeah, all right, and one more. All right, nice and flat. Let's see how we're doing. Oh yeah, okay. All right, there's a little bit over here, but that's because it's pooling. All right, cool. And we got our sides labeled still, so I'm not crazy. 4, 3, 2, 1. So it looks like we're gonna be 2 and 1. Nope, we're gonna be 2 and 3ing this time. Got an email from Rapid Gator asking me to renew my service for 2010. Wow. That's true, by the way. Prusa does have an MMU as well. It's true. That's another thing that this shop has been free of somehow. After all this time, I've held out. I've had Prusa clones back in the day. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's obviously nowhere close to what they are now. All right, first let's do top. We need 3 on the top. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll do 3 on the outside. Ice cream paint job, man. 4 on the inside. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We need some of these lovely M3x8s. So far, the hardware has been nice. I do wish it was black, but who cares? All right, let me double check. Inside has 4, 3 on the outside, and that is going between corner 3 and 2, which is how we labeled it. So hopefully that is okay. Let's just lightly tighten. There we go. So it holds in place. Rotate this sucker. Gotta love it when a frame comes together. There we go. Good there. Let's go left-handed for this one. Perfect, perfect. There we go. That bounce is already gone. That's great. This thing's I'm doing better on this one than I did with the V0, that's for sure. I definitely had to redo that one a couple of times. Okay, chat is on point. Just have to check. All right, and then this should be the final B. Oh no, there's 2 more Bs. B size, but that's okay. This should square us off. All right, because 2 more go on the bottom, right, where the bed will be mounting. All right, and that is corner 4 and corner 3. That's correct. Let's see, how many do we need? Oh, looks like 4 goes on corner 4. Oh man, have I been missing those? Have I been missing those? I haven't put anything in the corners, man. Man, I hope not. I haven't looked. All right, good, 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 good. Okay, good. This guy. The last extrusion is where it's going to go wrong, if it's going to. All right, good. So corner 4 on the inside, that's this way, gets 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then this guy just gets 3 on top, which is pretty simple. On the V0, I had to take the extrusions apart quite a bit of times actually, because I kept missing them, and that was such a pain to do. Having to re-square everything every time, it was such a pain. I wish there was like a better way. Obviously, you only do it one time and then you never have to worry about it again. But it's definitely a pain in the butt. You have to do an updated tour of your printers that you have because your setup looks wild now. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Yeah, I thought about doing it. I talked about it several times at a bunch of these live streams, like doing like a video of what was left in 2024, because obviously it's been months now, and I never did that video. But, you know, kind of like giving quick reasons as to why I kept what I kept, like that type of thing. But I don't know. I didn't think there would be much interest. But maybe there is. Maybe there is. And I do have to redo the studio a bit again. Because there's just so much. There's so many machines. So many different styles. And I have to swap some things out. Keep it fresh. Keep it up to date. And you know, keep the things that people are talking about and asking me questions about, because that's what the whole channel is about. But then also these type of kits, because I just enjoy, obviously the general public doesn't care about these, but this is the part of 3D printing that I enjoy the most, is building more 3D printers. That one in the corner for the door magnets. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Cool. Preload all the nuts. Yeah, Sean, it's been quite a bit. Do you still have do you still use the Aquilas? Admittedly, no. I've been holding on to them. I have 2 here. I have 1 on the floor. I have 1 at the office. I've been giving them away and trying to repurpose them. I took 1 apart and gave parts to a buddy of mine that needed it for a build. I have another one apart in a box over there where I took the extrusions, motors, motherboard, power supply, where I wanted to build different projects with them. I think it's important to find some way to repurpose them. If not, obviously donate them, because the way that if you're like in the 3D printing world, or at least like you try to keep up with machines, they go so fast. There's a lot of e-waste, and there's a lot of different projects and a lot of different fun stuff you can do with the motherboards, the motors, the extrusions. I wanted to find a way to show it, but I also have to do the rest of the channel. So, and this isn't my full-time job, so I find it impossible to complete all of my projects that I start. To answer your question, I do have them, but I don't use them because I'm just surrounded by other, you know, machines that have far surpassed the Aquila in so many ways. You know, I still help other people with Aquilas on a daily basis. People have multiple questions. I have questions multiple times a day with VoxSub Aquilas, so I'm still very much in the scene. Frames bigger than expected for a desktop printer, or is it just the camera angle? It is a really wide camera angle. I'll show you in just a second. Yeah, a lot of e-waste. Yeah, that was kind of why. That's kind of why I'm going to do stuff like this. Like, this is a broken DS, but I'm going to repurpose it to make a macro build. Lots of little stuff like that. But hold on, let's check now that it's tightened. Oh yeah, awesome. Sweet, that is way more square than my V0. That's hilarious. Here's what I wanted to show. Here, let me move this box out of the way. Let me grab the V0. Oh, it's hooked up to the filament dryer. It's okay. I'll work around it. Let's do this. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over, baby. All right, here's the V0. How much time do we have before 12? 38. Guys, there's only about 20 minutes left for the giveaway for the PLA Plus spool by 3D Max. There is a pinned comment at the top of the chat. Please go ahead and check that out if you guys are interested. Here, I'll have to do it this way so I don't break this filament. But here is my V0. Actually, I can't. I can't spin it around. Anyway, we're keeping it backwards for now. Here we go. That's the V0, and this is the Micron. Will it fit? Oh, spool holder. Oh, handles. Well, there goes that idea. Okay. I guess the next best thing is just to put it like in front of it. It's really not that much bigger. It's just the camera angle. The lens is wide, and it's right here. Like, for example, if I put it behind this thing, can you guys tell? Oh, here you go. I'll line it up. That's how much bigger it is than that machine. I mean, it's also going to be a little taller, but it's really... There you go. This would be another example. There you go. That's the size of the machine. For example, this is an Apple keyboard. It won't fit in there. And this is a tiny keyboard. There's a ruler, a Voron ruler. It's almost edge to edge. So it is, what are we talking? 35 centimeters, 350 millimeters on the outside, about 350. So pretty small machine for a desktop, I think. Much more compact than a small bed slinger would be, for example, because the bed would move, you'd have spools everywhere, that type of thing. Hold on, I should have moved it this way. This way. Don't break the filament. Don't break the filament. There we go. All right, let me plug everything in real quick. 1, 2, nope, that's the wrong plug. We need this plug. There we go. All right, oh, we lost the camera. Hello, hello camera. Hey, hello. The gimbal got lost. Auction off some of the older stuff to help support the channel. Martin, I actually thought about doing a live auction a couple days ago. So what I usually do is, once I know I'm not going to be able to make any more content, I sell the machines. I give a lot away, but the machines that I can't give away, I sell on the Discord channel in the classified section at 50% off. So whatever the price is currently, I sell it for half that. Just so I can continue, growing the channel. Because, like I said, I don't have sponsors that pay me money. So that's one of the ways that I do it. And right now I have quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 machines on the floor that are going to have to go. I actually thought about doing literally a live stream where I auction off machines. And the start price would be to cover the shipping costs, and the rest would be whatever you guys want. I thought about doing that. And maybe that'll be fun. I don't even know if people even do that. But I'm not sure if the people that send me these machines are going to be happy that I'm doing that. I know none of them are going to be happy that I sell them, but it is what it is. It's the only way that I can keep this up. So it is what it is. Still rocking my original printers. Got a box of spare parts. I can almost build a new printer with. Hey, you know what? That's half the fun, man. Keeping them running, and they continue to keep making you good things and continue to 3D print. That's what it's all about, really. Great idea. Auction, even like a giveaway of old printers. It could generate more traffic to the channel. Yeah, I mean, as much as I am interested in more traffic to the channel, I much rather like organic traffic than people that are in for a free thing. I've learned that. I tried a couple giveaways and I stopped doing it right away because people tend to flood the channel and the Discord and then leave it, and it's just it's like an inflated number that doesn't mean anything to me personally. Like, this to me is a hobby. I really enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing 3D printing. I have a job that I also really like. The Disruptive Inc. I run a web development firm, a web design firm rather. That I really enjoy doing, and so you know what I mean. Like, it is what it is. Pull a structure and start stacking them. I love the size of the V0, but not much bigger. Yeah, the V0 is great. Down for an auction? Hey, look at that. Maybe that's a thing. I don't know. How bad does a V0 shake your monitor? Not bad. Mine looks like an earthquake. So it used to, but I got this table from FlexiSpot. And this table is so sturdy. Yeah, the table has really helped, and that's actually a really cool. I need to use this in videos more. It's gonna make for a cool shot of that going up like that. But yeah, the FlexiSpot table is so sturdy. Do it for 2 or 3 and see what happens. Yeah, it might be really fun to do. Hey, Zoomies here at almost the end of the stream. What's up? What's up? Give the printer away for free, but there's a $200 entry fee. That's funny. All right. Let's see if we can finish strong. There's 15 minutes left in the giveaway, everybody. Let's see how many people are in. Only 46 people, super high chances to win. If you guys are going to stick around for another 14 minutes or in the US, you know, enter the contest. Get yourself a free spool of PLA Plus from 3D Max. Make sure you answer that question or else I'll draw somebody else. But yeah. Hey, Felix. There's got to be a favorite. There's definitely a favorite. The Trident is my favorite. If I had to just pick one machine, if I had to clear everything out, I would pick the Trident. I think the closest machine is the V0. The V0's performance has been next level good. I plan on making a video about it because it has taken... It's been quite the journey to get to where it's at now. But yeah, between the V0 and the Trident, those are my favorite machines. But that's because I'm attached to them because they're projects. You make them yourself, you know? Always gonna enjoy those more than just opening a box. Alright, let's see if I can get these bottom ones on as fast as possible. Before the giveaway. Where are those pieces? Aha, here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we got them. All right, we got the pieces. Let's move this a little bit further up. The 2 of the last B rails. Let's remove our tape. Gosh, I can't even tell you how important this step is. Like, anybody that's building a kit, highly suggest you do that. Put tape on them and label them. All right, good old preloaded nuts. We got 2 on bottom, 2 on top. At least that's easy. 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, let's go. 1. Dropped it. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1 and 2. Okay. And then we need just some M3x8s. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's get these on there. How you liking the Ender 3v3? Very impressed. Very impressed with it, to be honest with you. I think it prints great. It's fast. They're competing with themselves with the CR10 SE, which I don't fully understand, but I don't think I need to understand. But yeah, I've definitely enjoyed that machine. I do plan on making another video on it when I have a bunch more hours on it. All right, so we got those on this side. Let's flip them over this way and get the other 2 in. We have 4 Aquila 2 X2s, a C2, and an original. They seem to be working constantly. Nice. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely workhorses. You don't need to have the latest and greatest machine to be able to 3D print, especially if you don't need engineering grade plastics. If you're doing, you know, your everyday 3D prints and even of ridiculous projects like this, pretty much all those machines should be able to handle it just fine. Like I always say, I've printed some of my most favorite stuff and so done some of my most favorite projects on cheap budget bedslinger machines. Yeah, that just makes me want to build that A8 kit more and more. That's another project I have to do. All right, those are in. Bed extrusions. Attach the last 2 corner brackets to the end. Oh, okay, we did that. All right, corner 4 and corner 3. All right, let's throw those on here. Oh, and that's important too. M3x6. Good thing I caught that. I was about to put the longer ones in. M3x6. Also, just as a note, I haven't been hindered by, this setup. Whoops, there you go. I have everything laid out like this with the labels up. The bags don't seem to be tearing. They're easy to get into. Not bad. I just get what I need real quick. Click it lightly, put it down so I can still see what's going on. It seems to be okay so far. Guys, there's about 9 minutes left in our giveaway. Pinned comment at the very top. Check it out. Get yourself a spool of filament if you're going to be here and you're in the United States. So, okay, let me read this because where do I leave the... whoops, I ripped my little label. So I have preloaded nuts in here. Do I put them all in the middle? So is there 2 in the middle, 2 on the outsides? Front. Bed mount extrusions. Mount the bed extrusions as shown, running from the front to the back of the printer. Use the 2 middle nuts of the 4 preloaded. There we go. There should be a single preloaded nut on the outside of each extrusion. There we go. That's what I wanted to know. All right, so inside, move that to the outside, put our little label back, just in case we'll need it. 1, 2, let's loosely put this on. All right, we got 1 loosely put on. All right, there we go. And now we go to the other side. I'm assuming there's a very specific distance that this needs to be. Bed extrusions printed chain. No, we're gonna do a bot chain. We're using the bot Z chain. Use the 2nd and 4th of the 5 preloaded onto the rear extrusion. What does that mean? Okay, here's the distance. All right, let me flip it over this way. Surprised there isn't like a printed part for that. Okay, so hold on. We're gonna go left to right. When using the bot Z chain, use the 2nd and the 4th of the 5. Oh, okay. So 1 on the outside, 2nd, 3, 4, 1 on the outside. Okay, that makes sense. So 2 on the outside, 1 left on the inside. Okay. When you look at it and take your time, it makes a lot more sense. Yeah, 2nd and 4th. Yep, okay. All right, there we go. We got those loosely in. We got 1, 2, 3 preloaded sitting on the outside of these. And then here we got 2 on the outside sitting. All right. And that should be corner 1. This is corner 1. Yep, corner 2. Okay, good. Good. Hey, Scratch, how you doing? Fun building 3D printer. Might get myself a kit. Yeah, you gotta. They're so fun. Plus, you have your Creality machines that should be able to crank out some ABS for you to build a kit. It's just so fun to build a machine from scratch. Where do you get a Voron Trident? I can't find it anywhere. Find 2.4 though. Luke, check out my my live streams. There's links everywhere for them for the kit that I built, the FISEC kit. Obviously, Formbot has them. A bunch of other brands have them. You're probably, well, some of the more expensive kits exist, but I don't have experiences with them, so I can't really say. Like my Trident has a FISEC kit. To get that, you have to go through AliExpress, which is fine. It'll take 2-3 weeks to get to you, and I had a really good experience with both my FISEC kits. Zero filter. You should put 1 more on each top. I'm not gonna do filtration yet because, Jack, I'm gonna tackle multi-tools first. and that's already going to be crazy AF, man. So, but thank you, though. I appreciate that. V3 needs 300 and 300. You didn't hear this from me, but there probably will be. I feel like every printer is going to have something about it that you're not going to like. Yeah, probably. Wes Shaw, love your stuff. Keep it the go. Hey, thank you, Wes. I'm glad you enjoy it, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. Jack again. Thank you, Jack. You hold off on that flying bear any longer, you're going to be... yeah, Sean, I need to really figure it out. I need to either jump in or, like I was saying earlier, I might give it to a friend and have him do it, like, for himself. Because he needs a machine, and I just don't want to have that thing sitting idle. I have so many parts for it. MKS sent me a bunch of things for it, and I haven't had time. I have so many of these projects. It's just gonna collect dust. I hate it. I hate the lack of time for that. Let's see, what else? Did I miss anything else? Zoomy. Speaking of flying, how's the plane? Zoomy here real quick. Plane's almost done. I just need to figure out throws, like how far the joysticks control the flaps, and cut some decals, and it's ready. Everything else is ready to go, wired up, CG, everything is set. Just need to do it. How much time do we have? We have about 3 minutes left in the giveaway. I'm gonna do this first, and then I'm gonna do the giveaway. So guys, 2 minutes left. There is 50 entries, so pretty good chances to win. There is a pinned comment at the top. If you guys are going to stay here, you have to be present in the United States. You can win yourself a spool of PLA Plus from 3D Max just by entering and answering this question. Okay, so 2 minutes left. I'm not going to look there anymore. I'm going to focus on this, get this part done. That way we're at least completed, you know, for that. Are you going to do a video on your first flight? Yes, and I might actually do a live stream from it as well. We'll see. That plane is sick. Yeah, thank you. It should be fun to explode it into the ground. No Canada, Dennis. I'm sorry. So this, you know, they are the ones in charge of, you know, giving these away. I essentially just find the person and I send them the information. And one of their requirements was U.S. only. How's Feder 2.0? Feder 2.0 is still in the same spot, still collecting dust until I get filament. Like I said, I've thought about just buying the filament myself instead of waiting on Creality. I think they had a back order on blue. I just need filament so I can cut out the hole for the neck, print the 2 neck pieces, and then it's glue time. Once again, you see the trend. Like, I have a lot of projects right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 projects going on the channel, and I'm having trouble completing them, and I need to stop that. I need to stop starting new ones before finishing those. So I don't want to start anymore until these are complete. Give us a good heads up on your flight video so I can plan to have time to go while you watch it. Okay, I will, Zach. Thank you. How'd you convince 3D Max to give away so much filament? I'm not sure. I've had plenty of conversations with Sergio. He's the guy that does the whole thing. And we seem to kind of kick it off, and, you know, we've been on the phone here and there. I don't know. They're just really open to giving me filament. And instead of giving it to me, which is what they used to do, I just decided to, hey, instead of you guys sending me filament, let's do a giveaway for these live streams. So I bought some cameras to make this look better. And yeah, they instantly agreed. So it doesn't, you know, the thing that it does for me is I get a chance to be able to give this away. I have a sponsor like that for filament, which is cool. But at the end of the day, I feel really nice to be in a position to give away a spool of filament. So that's all I really care about. And also they sponsor, you know, 60 spools for the Toys for Tots, which is unbelievable. So obviously they're getting exposure, and I guess that's worth it for them, which is amazing. That's cool to be in the position to even be able to do that for a company, you know? But yeah, it's non-paid or anything like that. Yeah, 3D Max is my go-to for budget-friendly. That's how I got in touch with them. That's how I know them, is because they were the cheapest around, and that's really what I wanted. And I've used literally countless spools of 3D Max filament in various different formulations, and I'm a huge fan. You have a lot going on. It's all good. Yeah, it's too much. He talked to me for a while about a bad roll. Grade A+++ customer service. See? Yeah, Sergio is awesome. He sent me a replacement roll free of charge. Yep. Yeah, he's definitely he stands by the product. He stands by the company. And it's US made. It's made in Florida. Ships from Florida. If that's a thing that you like, it's pretty good. All right, let me do this real quick. This. So 82. Wait, what? Oh, Micron 120. I was like, wait, how could this be 165 at the bottom and 82.5 at the top? Okay. 82.5 is an interesting number. All right, let's zero that out. 82.5. Is there a printable thing for that? I don't remember a tool. Why isn't there a tool for that? There should have been like a printed thing. Zach, just go down in my description. There's a link to 3D Max. You can grab it there. And then don't forget, you have 5% off your full cart if you type in 3D Print SOS for the filament. 82.5. Come on. There we go. All right, let's get that as close as possible. On this side first. Loosely, there we go. Let's now do this side. There we go. And then we'll check out the middle. That should be 85. The middle is 84.8, but that's not on the extrusions. Let's check the extrusions. 84.95. I'm happy with that. Cool. All right, let's tighten this. Like actually, without over tightening it. All right. Let's go to this side. Now we need 82, or not, yeah, 82.5 again. 82.5. All right, let's push this out. A little more. There we go. Right there. There we go. Okay, and here. There we go. And the middle should be pretty close. 85. Okay, cool. That's that worked out really well. All right. That is where we ended up, people. Here we go. Here's the start of our Micron build. Let me see what's next. Oh, it's a panel. Oh, maybe I should do that real quick. And then those guys. How much time I got? It's 12:04. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that, then we'll do the giveaway, and then I'll call it. All right, we're gonna do that. This should be good to flip. All right, yeah. Okay, flipping that bad boy. Let me get that panel out. All right, is it this one? Yes. All right, then the bed. And this can go back. Gosh, there's still like 1 trillion parts left. All right, so do we peel it first? I guess we peel it first. Well, I'll tell you what, it's definitely much easier to peel than the 5-set kit. For those that still remember that build, that took a lot. That took a lot to peel. It was a peel stream. And it wasn't very appealing. Oh God, horrible. I regret it. I regret it. All right, corner 1. Oh, I gotta go this way. This is 4, that's 3, 2, 1. This is corner 1. So this guy goes this way. All right, which means we need to put these somewhere in the right area. And then that can just drop in there like that carelessly. All right, be patient, everybody. As soon as I get this in, we'll do the giveaway. I will feel a lot more accomplished if we have this kind of, it just makes it feel a little bit more complete, you know? This is actually an annoying little step right here. All right, here we go. There we go, like that, and like this. All right, that should be in place. And we need M3x8s. Let's do 4. But it was so worn out, he didn't stream another video for days. Oh, I missed the other part. But that's true. Brown chicken, brown cow. Bow chicka bow wow. I checked out 3D Max. It's not bad. Yeah, tons of what's it called? Different options for like everything. And they make my favorite current filament, the ASA carbon fiber filament, is just amazing. I know it's not cheap, but it's so good. It's so good. I used it for this project. And I just opened another spool of it. It's amazing. If I could print with one filament for everything, I would use that filament. The ASA carbon fiber filament. If you guys want to splurge one time, I would buy that. I would buy that, definitely. Oh, now I get a Gryfang from all the peeling. I get it. All right, we got that. We got this, that. Bam. All right, we are not going to put the rails on today. Sweet. Oh, that would have been it? Okay, yeah, this will save. Ah, I don't want to go too far into it. No, I'll do it on another stream. Oh, let me see. Let me see how far. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That's a whole. This is a whole ordeal. And these guys were doing a different set of those. All right, so we're gonna have to do a second frame. Oh yeah, and then go into gantry. Yeah, so we'll have to do a second roundup of frame stuff with the motors, and I'll just do the DINs then. It would have been nice to put these in there though to complete it, but that's okay. All right. let's do the giveaway. But how cool is this? It's coming along. Here's a little baby cube. A little abacus. All right, that's 3, 3 and 4, and this hole is here. Let me just double check to make sure I did that correctly. The hole should be corner 1 and 2. Yes, okay, good. Yeah, I did that correctly. Nice. And that's a finger magnet, but that's okay. Fingerprint magnet. All right, and then we're gonna have a lot of fun cleaning this up after the stream. Come on, camera. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong here? Why can't I? Huh? Physically, oh, there we go. Unable to comprehend. Yeah, anyway. All right. Let's see it. Let's see it. Here, we're gonna put this down on the floor. Get my chair. Let's sit down. Put the table down. Come on down, table. Get on my level. All right, everybody, let's do this. Let's see how many people have entered. 52 people. I'm gonna go to the other screen. All right, we're gonna go to winners. It's set for 3 people from last time, but nope, we're gonna do 1. Let's do update. All right, so we're gonna go to winners. I'm gonna do draw winner. We're gonna do 1 winner. I'm gonna hit draw. Let's see. This is classic. You are in the United States, but you did not answer the question. So, repick winner. Repick. Here we go. Are you in the United States? Yes. Did you answer the question? Yes. Announce winner in widget. Announce avatars. Announce. Boom. Kenneth D. Kenneth D, congratulations. Congratulations, sir. Winning yourself a spool of filament. Let me know if you're in the chat. I saw you just a second ago. So you are definitely in here, but let me know and I'll tell you what to do and we can confirm. There we go. All right, Kenneth, here's what you need to do. You've probably been in these enough to know, but it's okay, I'll tell you anyway. So to get your filament, you need to go to the 3D Max filament website, okay? And find a PLA Plus, just regular PLA Plus, not carbon fiber or anything like that. Regular PLA Plus that's in stock, okay? Make sure it's in stock. And then email me your full name, your address, and that choice of filament, okay? So your full name, your address, and your choice of filament needs to go to Fedor, F-E-D-O-R, okay? Fedor, F-E-D-O-R, at 3dprintsos.com. So Fedor at 3dprintsos.com. Email me, full name, address, and your choice, okay? Please confirm that you got that information. Well, you said okay already. But there's a delay, so I'm going to wait for a second okay. Canada's a bot. Got it. Okay, perfect. Well, that was easy. That was easy. All right, everybody, what do you think? Easy build so far, right? Obviously, we're nowhere near on anything complicated. We're just doing the frame, but the fact that it got so square so easily, unlike my V0, is all thanks to this little cutie. The story with this, if you guys aren't OGs to the channel, is I went to buy a machinist square because I was going to do more of these builds. And I bought one, and I thought this was huge. I thought it was going to be massive. Well, not massive, but I thought I was ordering a significantly large one. And when this came in, you know, it's tiny. When this thing came in, I cracked up so loud. I was like, what did they send me? And I went back into Amazon, and it is indeed what I ordered. I don't know, it must have been like 3 a.m. I was exhausted, and I ordered this, and I thought it was going to be huge. And I thought it was so funny and so cute, I ended up keeping it. And what ends up happening is it's perfect for a 2020 extrusion. Like, it's actually perfect, and obviously these 15s. And it's been just fantastic for it. Like, you can see here, it just fits absolutely perfectly. It doesn't get in the way. And it's been hilarious. Like, look at that, bam. That's awesome. So this thing that was basically a joke has actually been pretty helpful. And there you go. We used it, and it's pretty damn good. Shrinkflation strikes again. I love it. You have one like that? Nice. He needs your 4-digit. Yes, this as well. If you include that, that's all bonus. Also, please don't send me that to my email. I thought it was gonna be massive. Yeah, that's the undoubtable truth there. Undeniable. Been there, done that, Zumi said. Jeff, you absolute madman. Absolute madman. Thank you very, very much. That is so kind of you. Appreciate that. Zumi, you know what just came to me just now? It's a perfect companion. It looks like I need to have more micro tools. There we go. It's a perfect companion to my mini vise. We just need a couple more small tools, and we're on a roll here. I just scrolled past again. Jeff, thank you so much. That's super, super kind. For the people who stick around, you're the real MVP, man. That's thank you. It means a lot. I know it's like, you know, it's easy to just say thanks, but truly, man, thank you. The Vice is awesome. All right, everybody, my eyes are slowly shutting. I have to still clean up everything and get to bed at some point. I appreciate you all being here. You guys know where to reach me. Jump into the Discord if you're not already in there. Lots of cool people in there. Even Zumi's in there, you know? But yeah, so far so good. I know we haven't really got started or done anything unique with it, but I'm very excited that we at least started. So I don't know if the next stream is going to be sooner than next week, but the next stream, if there is going to be one, it's going to be like a surprise pop-up, because I do have to do video. And when I do streams, this eats up my 3 or so hours that I have of doing, you know, video work. So I need to shoot I need to do 2 videos before the 20th. So I have a lot of work to do. So I don't know about streams. So don't get upset at me if one comes up like the day, you know, like 30 minutes before I actually go live or something. I do have notifications set for live streams on the Discord. So everyone will be notified when I do go live. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, welcome to all the new members. You guys will get, if I do a video, you guys are going to get to see it early, at least a day early, which I always love doing. And you guys get to comment early, all that fun stuff. So, and then, you know, get to see some behind the scenes stuff that I post, and that I ask polls occasionally, like things like that. All right, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Much appreciated, as always. All right. I'm out. Have a good night, everybody. See you later.